name is Audrey Weidman, and I just wanted to share a little bit about who I am and why you should care. First of all, I'm a wife, a mother, a daughter, a sister. I'm also a healthy lifestyle blogger who had a heart attack. And I had a heart attack in October of 2016. But to give you a little bit of background about my story, is that in the summer of 2015, I had gone in for a regularly scheduled checkup, and my doctor told me my cholesterol was pretty high and that I should really think about going on statins. And what I had asked her was whether I could meet with a naturopath to try to control my diet and approach it holistically instead of going right away on drugs. And so what I did is we came up with a plan, and within 3 months I had lost 12 pounds and reduced my cholesterol by almost 40 points. I felt great, I felt very accomplished, and I have since kept off the weight and maintained my cholesterol, so that's great. But you're probably wondering, so why the heart attack? Well, in October of 2016, in Chicago here, you just don't know when the snow will start flying. And what I did was I ended up clearing out brush, and I was kind of doing some vigorous yard work, cutting down bushes and things like that with my head below my heart. And I felt very strange. I was dizzy, I had, and my upper chest hurt, but I actually thought it was from the exercise I had done that day and the day before. So I walked around 2 days with a heart attack until Monday, where I had a regularly scheduled annual checkup. This was a follow-up from the year earlier because I don't really get sick, and I end up, I went to my internist who discovered I had a heart attack because I was telling her how strange I felt, and she normally does an EKG. She had an EKG to compare to the previous year and discovered I had a heart attack, and that was the worst day of my life. I ended up being rushed over to the emergency room, and they ended up stabilizing me and going, I had an angiogram. And you know what that angiogram showed, and this I am proud of? I had no plaque in my arteries, so the healthy living did help. Had I not changed how I was eating and what I was doing, I really could have had it so much worse. I had something called SCAD. It's called spontaneous coronary artery dissection. It's fairly underdiagnosed, but as the equipment get better, people, the medical community can tell if the heart attack, what kind of a heart attack it was. And basically a dissection means the artery kind of blew. And what makes SCAD unique is that it's a tear inside the artery. So instead of having a clot or a piece of plaque rupture, what happens is that there's a flap of skin, or not skin, but arterial wall that causes the block of the blood flow. And that is what happened to me. Luckily for me, it was at the tip of my heart. It was a mild heart attack, but oh so scary. You know, very, very scary process. My dad died of a heart attack, and you know, a lot of family members have heart disease. But what is interesting is that with a SCAD, women, it's the predominant cause of heart attacks among women under 50. And it has to do with connective tissue disorders, which are likely a genetic thing, or with the hormonal surge, and all of them have an underlying thing called stress. And that is what the predominant thing was for me. Stress, I'm sure, is what caused the heart attack. I had feelings of not making enough progress. I'm sort of a perfectionist and have really high standards for myself, and always kind of feeling I was never enough. and that stress finally manifested into a heart attack. So even though it was the worst day of my life, it has taught me things. It's taught me the importance of balance and really sort of managing my stress like I've managed my diet. And basically, I want my heart attack to matter. I want it to matter not just to me, not just to my family, but I want it to matter to you, because I think that you can learn from the things that I have experienced in terms of helping to improve your heart health. I know I can help you improve your diet. I know I can help you with the use of supplements decrease your inflammation and improve the types of cholesterol that you have. And I also know how to manage stress, because that has been the key thing that I have been working on this past 6-7 months since my heart attack, is just managing stress. And so what I would like you to do, if you are interested in learning more, visit my blog, audreyweidman.com, or click on the link below and sign up for my newsletter. You'll get things like healthy eating tips, stress management techniques, and little things you can do throughout your day so that it's better. Anyway, thank you so much for listening, and I hope we connect via my newsletter. Thank you.